The long tail bind off creates an edge which matches the long tail cast on. This is good for things like cowls where you need both edges to match. This is my Endless Hills cowl. I'll leave a link in the video description to where you can get the pattern. I've knit the final round, and so I now need to measure 4 times the length of the edge that we'll be binding off, and then cut the yarn at that point. So I'm just going to take this round the edge once, and then I'll measure that 4 times. I'm now holding on to the point which is 4 times the length of the edge we're going to be binding off. I'm going to give myself a little bit extra just so I've definitely got plenty, and then I'm going to cut the yarn at this point. I now need to thread this onto my yarn needle. If I were to continue knitting in the round, I would be taking my other knitting needle and knitting into this stitch. Instead, I'm going to take my yarn needle and insert it into this stitch as if to knit. So if I just take it to this side, as if to knit, but then I'm going to bring it all the way through. And be careful not to get this yarn tangled up, because you do end up with quite a lot of yarn because it is 4 times the edge that you're casting off. After you've brought that all the way through, you now go over to the first stitch, insert your needle as if to purl, and then take it off the needle and then bring it all the way through. I'm just going to repeat that now again. So in the second stitch, I insert my needle as if to knit, bring it through the back all the way through, then in the first stitch I insert my needle as if to purl, bring it off, and then I thread the yarn all the way through. When you get to the end, just tighten it up a bit, and you see it's starting to look like a bind off. So just keep repeating those 2 steps, insert your needle as if to knit, all the way through, and then into the first stitch, insert your needle as if to purl and take it off, and bring the yarn all the way through. Just tighten it up. So you just need to continue doing that until you've no stitches left. I've now got 3 stitches left, so I'm going to insert into the second stitch as if to knit. Bring it all the way through. Insert in the first stitch as if to purl and take it off. Bring it all the way through. Insert into that stitch as if to knit. Take this first stitch off and as if to purl. And then we've just got this 1 stitch left, so I'm just going to insert as if to knit but bring it all the way through. And we finish binding off, and once we've woven in the end, that'll look nice and tidy.